Welcome back to the show, everybody. Tony Ross, great to be with you here on Marshall County today. As we hit the bottom of the hour, we've got our second guest joining us today, one of our favorites, and he is Matt Hovermale from the Swan Lake Resort tonight. Matt, a big night, baby. Are you guys ready for it? Fireworks night.
We are ready. Yeah, we're excited. This is always a fun night for us to get the community out there, and our show has turned out to be pretty good the last few years, so we're excited to get it going again.
Yeah, let's rewind a little bit.
Sure.
So the very first time you guys decided to put on a fireworks display, did you have any idea how big this was going to be a couple years down the road?
I think we thought it could. We were coming out of COVID when we started this back up again, so we were like, okay, let's do something, get people out there, and the first year was really good, and then last year was ridiculously good, and then this year, my partner Ed, he loves fireworks and Christmas, so these are his two favorite times of the year. So we've got a really good show tonight. The finale is going to be pretty special, from what I understand. So, we're going to be shooting it off from multiple locations on the golf course this year.
Really?
So, yes, we've got, I think, 3 or 4 different locations that we're going to have something going off. It should be pretty good.
Yeah, Ed's pretty good about having fun, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He likes these types of things. So,
I love the fact that, you guys have been able to make this a better event every single year.
Yeah.
But that, what it also shows is your commitment to the community.
Sure.
Oh, in Marshall County.
Sure.
Oh, and by the way, other counties too, because they show up.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you guys feel? I mean, because a lot of people don't know how hard you really do work. And so I think this is just one of those great opportunities to showcase a beautiful resort.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, when we took this over in 2020, we really wanted to make sure the community knew that they were welcome at the resort, and we really pushed to make things happen that, we'll bring them out there. We've got Trick or Treat Trails that we started that has been a huge success. We have, of course, the fireworks show, and we do local golf rates and things like that locally it's a benefit to our locals. But this one in particular was one that we really knew we wanted to do. And, we kind of use it. It's great for the community. We actually use it as a night for our staff as well. We've got a fairway house there at the edge of the property. When you roll in, that's where our staff hangs out for the event. And I'm going to be grilling for them and things like that. So it's something we do for our team as well. So we just kind of make this a fun night. And, we'll have a hot dog stand with, I think they're going to have hot dogs and pulled pork sandwiches. And we'll have the bar open at the grill. So, we're going to have... of course, the Chop House. Chop House is busy tonight, so if you've not made a reservation, that's probably going to be recommended at this point.
Yeah.
But like I said, we'll have some food options available as well with the grill having drinks. We do ask. We don't allow outside food or drinks for this event because, we're trying to support those that are there to help support us as well.
Right.
We do ask that everybody helps us out with that. Parking wise,
let's talk about that.
We park everybody unless you are coming specifically for the hotel or a restaurant reservation. We will have our staff at the front entrance there to get into the hotel area, and they'll be checking, are you staying at the hotel? Are you going to the restaurant? Those people will be allowed into there. Everyone else will be parked at the academy behind in the driving range. So we will have signs in there, everything there, kind of guiding people where they need to go. So basically, you're going to come up Plymouth LaPorte Trail, and just as you get there to the edge of the property, you'll see a big park sign. So you'll have that there. We've got a great relationship with Marshall County Sheriff's Department. They're going to have 4 deputies out there just trying to keep everybody safe.
Yep.
We'll have Polk Township Fire. They're going to be out there. They kind of use this as a fun event for their team as well. They come out and do a little potluck dinner over in their little spot that they have where they need to be. So, parking will be in the academy, in the driving range, and then we will have some handicap parking available closer to over in the golf shop parking. So if you need that type of parking, just let our staff know and we'll make sure we get you where we're at. It's limited, but we do probably have about 15 to 20 spots for that.
Good.
So
And it's amazing. You make it sound so easy for the preparation part.
Yeah.
That's far from easy, man.
It's not, but this whole thing is a team event. I mean, we've had 4 meetings just on fireworks, just to make sure everybody's in line and we know what we've got. I was walking in, I got a text from my maintenance manager. Everything's set up. We're good to go. My golf course superintendent's out doing his thing, getting things ready today.
Isn't that nice?
So it is a true team effort to pull an event like this off. And like I said, we're lucky. Kevin Sauer does the fireworks. So if you've been to a Plymouth Speedway show or a South Bend Speedway show, that's who's doing the show for us.
Got it.
Kevin does a really good job. I think Ed likes to explain it that we start with a grand finale, and it's a grand finale kind of all the way through. There's never not something in the air.
Yeah.
So we try to really keep it going, and it's a good length of a show. I think it's probably going to be 20 minutes plus from what I'm hearing. Don't hold me to that, but that's what I'm hearing at this point. So, but I know they're out setting up right now, getting ready. So.
And if you are going to be in your car, parked, tune into Max 98.3. We got music that we're going to be moving right along with the fireworks, so you'll have that advantage to jam and have a good time and
cool.
Listen to the fireworks as well.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Like I said, this is one of our favorite events of the year, along with Trick or Treat Trails. But like you said earlier, it's just a way to get people out and kind of give them a way to see what we have to offer out at the resort, and kind of make it a fun night for everybody to kind of kick off this long holiday weekend this year.
And I encourage you folks too, as you're coming in, to keep it to Max 98.3. We're going to start our broadcast at 8:30. We're going to have guests coming in. We're going to promote the heck out of Swan Lake and the events that you guys do, and just have some fun. That's what tonight is going to be about.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be, and again, it's a family event.
Family, yeah, no,
bring your chairs,
bring blankets, set them up. We've got, we're going to post it to socials here probably a little bit later this morning, just kind of a layout of where everything's going to be, just so it's very clear. But yeah, we'll have a specific area kind of cordoned off. We have to keep safety, of course, is number one.
Absolutely.
So we have to keep people so far away from where they're shooting them off. And we actually that's why we have to go into different locations with some of them, because of the size of the fireworks that we have on a couple of these, just previewing that.
Yeah.
We have to move them further away. So we're actually all the way back to basically the cornfield. If you've visited the property there, we get all the way back into that section for this show. So,
the other part about all this is, this is a free event.
Free. Yeah.
Absolutely free. Ain't going to cost
no fee to park.
Nothing.
Nope. No fee to park. No fee to get in. And that's something that, like I said, we want the community to come out and enjoy this, and this is kind of our way of giving back and doing some things for the area. So,
well, you've got a wonderful restaurant.
We do.
Begin with a chop house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, every time I end up going over to you guys, it's like, I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to have something from them.
Sure.
And that's part of the mystique about what you guys have done. And when you guys took over in 2020, you made some really good changes to bring back the community feel, and that was crucial.
And that, we actually had a meeting with a local winery yesterday that had never seen the property, so they came in and we were kind of talking to them about working with them. But the big thing was the old restaurant setup, you walked into the bar, and that was kind of off-putting for some people. And so that was why we did what we did immediately, was we took that bar and moved it more into the center of the restaurant. So that whole first front section is family-oriented. It's quiet.
Yep.
You've got a really cool view of the waterfall. You've got good golf course views. We have the extra room off to the other side of the bar that can be family as well. That has really cool golf course views. And so, what we have to work with there is just a really cool environment for this area. We're continuously looking at menus and things like that to kind of change them up. We've been doing some specials as we go, just to kind of get some new things out there and test some things. But yeah, it's been a very big success, and we've been really happy with where we're going, and we look to continue to build on it.
Yeah, and you were talking about some things that you guys do. You've started a wonderful event, and where it's like the first. Is it the first or the second Wednesday of every month?
It's the first Wednesdays of every month. We're doing classic car cruise-ins. This month, it's actually going to be next Wednesday.
Yeah.
We figured we probably shouldn't try a cruise-in on firework night. That might have gotten a little chaotic. So we decided to make this month. It's next week, so it'll be the 10th. Which everybody's invited to come out to.
We'll be there.
Yeah, you guys have been a great supporter of that, yes. And this year we had Centier Bank jump on board this year to help out. So they've been a huge help with that as well. But yeah, we do the classic car cruise-ins the first Wednesday of every month, and that'll go through the month of September. And then we have also added bike night this year. So those are going to be the third Wednesdays of every month as we move forward on Wednesday.
Right.
So,
and just to tell you a little story real quick. This is how good this car show you guys put out is. So I was going over to the Brass Rail for lunch, and these ladies were at this table, and they were talking about their husbands' cars. They were talking about, I was eavesdropping, okay?
Sure.
All right, I was eavesdropping. But they mentioned over at Swan Lake. And they bragged about how everything is set up and how it's run for your guys' car show. And you guys give away prizes. She was explaining to the other ladies and all that.
Yeah.
And so I just popped over and I said, hey, I'm Tony from Max 98.3. It's nice to hear you talk about this because we go to that and broadcast. And she goes, that's where I recognized you at the car show the last time. And she explained what car her and her husband had. And it's so refreshing to hear people talk about things that are happening and being part of things that are going on in our community.
Yeah.
And you guys hit the niche fantastic.
Yeah, and I think you and I have talked about this before. I think that's what's really cool about this community in general is that, we're not, most of us are not trying to knock this one down or knock this. We all try to work together for the betterment of the community as a whole. Right. And I think that's been, we've worked with the Reese. We've worked with, all these other places throughout the community that it just works. And it's really kind of cool to see that happen. I live here and that's what you like to see is that community involvement and everybody doing it together. It's not trying to knock one off or this, that, or anything else. It's everybody working together to make it good.
No, it's like I said, man, I can sit here and say you guys have went above and beyond what you normally probably should be doing to make a difference. And you're getting good results. Tonight's going to be phenomenal. So folks, get there early. We're shooting probably for 9:45, maybe 10 o'clock, something on that line.
It tends to be right around 9:45, 10 o'clock. It just depends on
how it's going to work,
what the cloud cover looks like and things like that. We'll probably, I would say 5 o'clock will be probably a good time to start getting people to get out there. Maybe 5:30. Because we do have some golfers today. We actually shut down one golf course completely to make this happen so that we keep them safe because while they're setting up, we don't want things around. So basically, we're playing the old East course today. So it's the front nines of both golf courses instead of mixing them up. So, but we've cleared room. But yeah, probably about 5:30. Is probably a good time to start getting out there, but you'll have plenty of time to get out there. There's plenty of space. Yeah. I mean, so we're not worried about that.
Take a little stroll.
Yeah, we were super busy last year with this thing, and we filled the parking halfway. So we've got plenty of parking space. My guys do a great job. My golf staff actually runs the parking, so we just ask everybody to be patient and follow their lead on where they need you, and we'll make it a fun night.
It'll be a great experience again. I gotta let you go. I want to talk to you for a few more minutes, but I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Because we're got a lot to talk about tonight during our remote. We'll be on the air again around 8:30, and so we encourage you to join us. And we'll be talking everything Swan Lake, the amenities the place has, which again is probably another good half hour to 45 minutes worth of discussion. So, like I said, I'm very proud to be part of this again for you guys, and we love working with you, especially with your car shows, man. It's just a good cup of coffee.
Yeah,
and,
no, it's been a good relationship, and we
Yeah.
appreciate you guys helping us promote things.
Well, we're going to continue doing that. With every being of us. So, Matt, thank you again, buddy. We'll see you
All
tonight.
right, sounds good. We'll see
Matt
you. everybody.
Hovermale of Swan Lake Resort, back to wrap up the show after this.